Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we are back in automation with the Lite campaign v3 opt-in beta version. And this is not the first patched one, but rather a new one. Yes, we have been working a little earlier than intended because of private reasons within the team. So we have shifted forward our 2 working days from early January to end of December. So today we have been fixing a few issues, among other things the everything dies in 1989 bug, as well as turbos not working, and a few balance changes and so on. Among other things, of course, what I've been complaining about. And that would be engineering times of various weird components. So, much changed, Lite campaign. And we shall continue our journey. Where are we at? These are the autosaves, I believe. 16, 23, 24, yes. Continue that campaign, please. Now I remember. Yes, I remember where we were. We were producing my second facelift of the Dunya. And we just engineered the Dubravka. As we have this massive project, including a large one factory for engine and car, sucking us dry of $3 billion, and currently it looks like we will be able to survive that big hit in financials. So yeah, and the economy is just rising through the roof right now, also looking excellent. Again, I should check out my research. Oh, fuel systems is almost at 4. That's looking good. Body's almost at 2. And we have nothing else? Well, no. Interior, entertainment, and safety. Almost all at 2. And we are not going to design anything in the very near future, so I can just leave them there. I don't have to boost them by one more for a month or so to jump over the limit. This is all good. We do have level 5 dealership networks in Froenia, level 7 in Archana, and level 4 in Delua. And what do our markets look like? Our sales, oh wow. Yeah, we could sell so many more cars. We are definitely at the point where, like, with these markups, we're not even getting into the original categories, but these are more than a step higher regarding the budget, normal, and premium towards luxury. So if you have those 4 steps, then this margin makes it such that it's about 1.5 steps over the intended target. So that is a massive difference, and as soon as we kick up production, I think we will end up around like 50 or so %, but overall we'll make more cash because we have a much larger audience we can cater to. Alright, 1 more year needs to pass. This is looking like this is fucked up. Look at that. The scale is all wrong. Now we're not in 68, but it already shows that. Well, anyway, simple visual bug, I assume. And now something has started. Whoa, this growth is crazy. Look at that, this is flat, but that is flat growth of like 7% per year. That's a lot. Okay. This just keeps going. Alright, now it's turning down. Alright, we have a bit more than a year to go, looks like. Yeah, roughly. And we still have 2.36 billion. I think we have enough money. This project was very, very good for us. We are still making a profit. Oh, now the production cratered, and now come the big costs. No, they're still producing. But we still have stock. We still have so much stock. All right. Whoa, that thing saved us. Look at that. Oh, ouch. Now it's collapsing. And now we start production. Oh, we made it through with 2.2 billion extra. That is massive. So the Dubravka is online. What does the production say? Well, the family premium sells like crazy right now. It has 120 still at 63% markup. It's the 70s too, so let's check out the markets. Don't we have, like, new regions? Oh no, I think it's 1990, right? But let's check out one trim. And then go to the distribution and see, yeah. So this is unlocking in 1990 as well as Gazmere. So that was quite the engineering time we had there, 5 years. So I think it is soon time for a facelift as well. But first, we need to make a bit of money. Maybe wait a year or so and then put the facelift on the calendar. I think I'm aiming for 2 years maybe. Oh, by the way, we just checked today. And it seems like familiarity is actually in the game. It's implemented, but it's not shown anywhere. So you wouldn't be able to tell. And there were some weird factors in there which were counteracting some of the familiarity you gained. So you wouldn't be able to readily see that you are gaining in familiarity. And it's not anywhere in the tooltips or what is displayed as engineering time. So you could only guess from the final time you were seeing from the engineering project, which in of itself is not very clear at the moment. So how profitable will this one be? Oh, holy shit! 130 million per month. Yes, that is solid. Those scores, all around 100 at 60 to 100% of markup. And we're producing 17,000 of the family premium. That is successful. Let's see what the markets are doing. Oh yes, we're filling so many more categories now. That is looking real solid. Really, really solid. So if we take all regions and just limit it to those 3 we're actually selling in, then it's looking pretty green overall. Oh look, we even sold one car as a supercar. I wonder which one that was. Or I'm rather wondering who the fuck was the stupid buyer. Oh man. Yeah, those cars we have currently certainly don't classify as supercars. But for the 90s, or rather maybe we should make a secondary little project. Maybe we should make the Archana muscle car. Yes, very strong muscle car. Alright, it is now 1972, and oh, we've almost unlocked the standard 8-track, but that's good. We don't want to unlock new tech, we want to keep the old one, because we need to build shitboxes. So, this is still selling crazy good, 3.77 billion, so we can definitely upgrade our factories once again. Large 2 it will be, I guess, although maybe we should just wait for the upgrade until we design the completely next car, whatever it will be called, and that way the factories can go not while the car's hot, cannot be built while the car's hot, but rather while it's cooling down a little in sales. That makes more sense. So facelift time, I would say. Facelift time. Let's get a facelift going. So facelift it is. It will be a quick, easy one, I would think. There's not much new tech there, is there? Oh, the engines as well, yes. We do need a new engine. Let's edit the engine project and do the same thing. So I'm going to start off with the engines. Yes, this time around. Let's see. What extra benefits can this one have? It's the E72, 1.4 liters. And we do have hypertactic cast. Nah, don't need that. 1972. 1972. We need to think about that. Frenia is coming with its leaded fuel ban very soon. Did we already choose? Ah, no, we're still on regular leaded. So yes, we now definitely need to switch over to regular. And maybe, because familiarity is in, we could try to engineer the 4-barrel. On the other hand, if we're going to reuse this dinosaur of an engine for our next main car project, then we can go for SPFI. Yeah, we should be able to go for SPFI then. Let's see, that's coming in 78. So we would almost be able to already get that. Well, we have a... Do we have a... Oh, just a +2. Right. Yeah, that's not enough. But why do we only have a +2 though? Oh, that's strange. I thought we had 4 in fuel system tech. Maybe this only keeps it locked at what it was when you engineered it? And on that year? Maybe it takes the family year instead of the variant year? That's something to investigate. I think it's finally time to up the exhaust diameter. We need those 51 horsepower instead of 47. Massive difference. Two-way catalytic converter? No. No, we're not going there. That is just too shit. That would put us down to 42. And now for the sports version. 69 horsepower. Alright. That sounds pretty awesome already. Can we see 70? Yes, we can. 71. And... oh no, we're going to lose it again. 70. Alright, now change fuel type. That's all good. Single barrel carbs still. And fuel mixture. Yeah, let's leave it there. Can rev 1 higher. Yep, decent. 70 horsepower engine. Not much to see here, really. And, oh yeah, we can upgrade to a straight-through muffler instead of a baffled. Yeah, there we have our 71. Oh, that was a great decision. Such difference. So let's replace all the engines. And now we need to go through all of them and fix them up. Alright, let's start with the budget family. Our wagon. What a pretty looking car. Not. But it does its job really well, for the price especially. It doesn't look like we can get an upgrade to the gearbox. It's still a shit-o-matic 3-ratio gearbox. 145s is still looking decent. No changes needed here either. The drivability of this thing is excellent. The setup seems alright. No new tech there. No new engine brake tech needed. Cooling and aerodynamics, nope, all good. And seats? Ah, here you see the new stuff. These times were off by a crazy amount before. Somehow, they ended up being multiplied by an overall year engineering factor, which started in 1946 at 1.49 already. So all the values I had put in correctly, they were already multiplied up like crazy. So now instead, if we go for 4 seats, which is my calibration value, you're gonna see the correct one, well, almost. Because we do have one tech point there. No, that's not the difference. Something is the difference here. Oh, it's probably familiarity. Right. So, but this is 3, this is 6, this is 12, this is also 12, this is 18 and 18. Instead of like crazy numbers 30 and so on. And let's see here. Yeah, these packages are also all the straight up numbers. What do we choose though? Is this the large trim that gets a... Yeah, this one can get a premium radio, I believe. Although we do want to keep it simple, so let's go for a standard. It's just 50 bucks. That should be advantageous. And now for the safety. Yes. Yes, the values are as I intended them to be, but there was this weird year factor. And now they're the correct values. I checked the file. The correct values were the ones I put in last time. Or, well, I told you about last time, I mean. So here we have 6 months for none, 12 for basic, standard is 24 basis, and then 42 for safety. And depending on the seating arrangement and stuff, you pay more or less. So that's much more reasonable. I did start a car company in year 2000 just to try it out. And the advanced safety engineering time was at 117 months by that point. It's like, yeah, that's not going to happen. We could go for gas monotube. Basically no difference in cost, but adds a bit of engineering time. That should be very much feasible. Adds a bit of comfort. Yeah, let's go for that. And the car is still scoring really well in the relevant segments. Love to see this. Next one, the premium version. And the sedan version, yes. So, drivetrain, still Shitomatic. This is all good. Nothing has changed, or nothing much has changed with the engine. This is looking nice. We could put alloy wheels on there. That doesn't sound like a shitbox manufacturer. No. Ah, even smoother pads. Yeah, we had a bit too much brake power. This is looking good. Get some more comfort in there. And now, oof, yeah, the radio, the premium radio, is the last one that is of the old tech. A premium, holy shit, that is expensive. It's less expensive with a phonograph. Should we do that? No. No, we shouldn't. That is ridiculous. The shitbox with a phonograph. That would be damn hilarious, though, so, yes. Hydraulic power steering, yes, indeed. And standard 60s safety. All bug-free engineering times. Wonderful. And, of course, the better suspension here as well. Also looking good. Next car, please. Ah, the sport version. Yes. Yes. Do we want to put more gears into this thing? Is that helpful? No, not to the budget buyers. They kind of like this shit. So 3 gears, more they can't really handle. This should give better acceleration. 13, no, only 0.3 seconds. That doesn't count as a difference. But this one could get alloys. No, it's barely affordable. Should make it better though. It does slightly. More prestige. Yes. And makes you use less fuel because you don't have to rotate so much mass. I think that is something we can go for, yes. 2 seats, also premium AM radio, standard. All looking good. No phonograph here either. Standard safety, and we switch over to the new springs. Yeah, more sportiness, more comfort. And, this is looking great. I can basically keep the drivability blob in place and move the sportiness higher up. So more neutral towards the end by just stiffening this up a slight amount. That was more than a slight amount. Yes, there we are. And this seems to be pretty much optimal. And all the sports segments just love this thing. Except for hypercar buyers. I wonder why. They just have no taste. Now the utility and the convertible. Let's do the convertible first. Soft top. Slush box is all good. This looks great. Brakes are still functional, a little too harsh. Let's drop them down to 25. This is looking better. 4-seater, premium AM radio, and standard. Yeah, the premium is way too expensive for our purposes. Standard there, and the new springs. But now, a bit of retuning required. This is not good. There we go. 99.9% drivability rating for the steering. Sounds good to me. And what more do we need? Nothing. We have what we came for. Convertible budget and convertible. And last but not least, our beautiful pool-carrying utility car. And that one will also get a quick touch-up. That is nothing there required. This is all good. Brakes. Slightly too powerful on the brakes, but I think that is needed for the utility. Yeah, indeed it is. And that doesn't look promising, but, I mean, it's a pickup. It's not supposed to be driven fast. I think we can nowadays actually afford the AM radio for 15.5 bucks. No, we can't. What the hell? They don't like it. Really? Really now? Why? Is it too prestigious for you to have a basic AM radio in there? I'm going to put it in there anyway. They don't know what they're talking about. Ah, yeah, that should be good. And hydraulic, yes, standard, all good. Setup, maybe the drivability characteristics did change a bit when we put that one in. Maybe that's why it actually got lower. But that's an awful amount lower, actually. So let's see if some tuning helps. Yeah, a tiny amount. Not as much as I expected or wished for. It's still performing in utility. It's okay. And that means we're done with our lineup. And now comes... Oh yes, we are already producing out of the 2 factories. Big upgrade? I think we need a big upgrade. Oh no, big upgrades take too much time. Let's see how long it takes. So just the bare minimum, the tooling time is 11 months. Yeah, that is a lot already. Lots of opportunity cost there. Cost to build. Losses. So how much does this one cost? If we upgrade to level 2, it's 16 months. To level 3, maximum size, it will be 30 months worth of waiting. That is something we should do once we build the next proper car. So let's leave it at 1. And I think I have all I need to actually pull up the automation level quite a bit. That should make us even more competitive. I mean, I can easily pay that. It's 250 million. I think we get that back easily by saving costs in production. Tooling quality can go up to 50 as well. Oh, we're losing efficiency? Oh, shit. Yes, we are losing efficiency. But this is about where we start losing it. So yeah, it can go up to 60. The tooling from the actual car is probably set to too low for this to work at higher settings. Yeah, alright, we sign this one off. So this one takes 8 months, and if we upgrade it to a large one, it does take 22 months. Does our whole project take that long, though? I think this is a reasonably fast little facelift. I think I'll leave it there. Just have it take 8 months. And then this is all looking good. Because they can continue producing then, I believe. The ones that are currently in there. I can up the automation level to 60. Oh, shit. Right, the efficiency is super low. I need to remove some from here. You see that 80.9. It's terrible. Let's not produce the convertible and let's not produce the utility. And now, update 95%. That sounds a lot better. We don't necessarily need to produce the sporty either. Let's see if that helps more. Yeah, 98.7%. Tooling quality is up to 60. Gets us some more production units. Better efficiency in the production, so to say. More production unit output. Lower staff costs or cost per production unit even more, and sign off. So no major factory upgrades, apart from getting the actual tooling slider up to levels which are really high for our standards. So here we go, 18 months. Oh, the 22 aren't that far away. So maybe we should update the factory. 22 months? That's doable. If we up the tooling quality a bit here. Let's up it to 60 and then we go the rest in reliability. And that is... we have to go to 23 then. Yeah, there. Alright. So back to the factories. Let's upgrade our medium 3 factory to a large one. That's 22 months. Ooh. Oh. Ouch. 1.2 billion. Oh. Holy shit. Efficiency is through the roof though. Let's add a trim to it. Which one do we want to add? The sporty one? Or the utility one, maybe? Which one did sell more? I think the sporty one. 99.5 and 9.11 dollars per production unit. If that is not an oracle for things to come for this, especially this trim. So yeah, this is looking great. Sign it off. 22 months. Super expensive. And now we need to do the same thing for the other factory, the engine factory. So this one is looking good. Right. Tooling time 10 months. So we've upped that, up the tooling quality as well. It's a lot of millions in costs. And we signed that one off. That was the large one. And now for the medium 3. We update you to a large 1 and get you to 60 and 55. The rest of the settings remain. Sign that one off too. And now, engineering. For what? Oh shit. Why does it take 42.6 months? Oh well, yeah. We have pressure at nothing, funding at nothing. So now we're down to 32. Tooling doesn't have to be that high. Oh, yeah, but we have to pull it down a lot. Oh no, wait a second. Reliability is ridiculously high. Okay, 22.8. These are more reasonable settings. And sign it off. Alright, project is coming along nicely. Now, to the sign-off screen. The family premium's just killing it. Production costs are looking great, and these numbers are looking scary. 7 billion after 7 years. So it is 23 months and 22 months, all very nicely aligned. We can now go to the sign-off screen. Yes, I agree. What a massive project. So many trims, so orderly. Very un-Archana-like. It's more Gazmia-like, yeah. But that also means that the factories, or one of the factories, is now starting to retool from the start, basically. And we're just running on one factory building these cars. Yeah, they are still being produced. That's at least something. So that's working. Not quite producing as much, of course. But still holding up reasonably well. How large one factory is. And now the market's going up again as well. So we're coming out of the rough. Oh, but now it stopped. Now it stopped and now we're losing plenty of cash. Let's see where we end up. Yeah, that was a big upgrade. Ouch, 200 million per month. And production is starting. Come on. And oh, the first month wasn't too promising. But now it needs to restabilize itself, and oh, there are the production numbers. Holy shit. 12,000 cars sold. Yeah, and a profit again of 70 million. Not too shabby, not too shabby. We are now in 1974. Let's have it run a year, and then we have to think about the next cars. Yes, I said cars. I think we have the money to have a little side project. Okay, clearly the calendar markings here are out of whack. I assume there's it's probably a 1 pixel spacer missing or something, so that everything is shifted further to the front. Probably it. Yeah, looks like it. So, what are the plans here? I mean, today's episode has more or less run its course, but I think I'm going to start making 2 new car projects, and that would be a Archana built muscle car and a pony car. It's more like a pony car, really, more pony car, if even that. And of course, a new version of the everyone's car, whatever its name will be. Currently, Dubravka. Before we leave, let's take another look at the markets. This one trim, the premium trim, is just selling like crazy. It is selling so much. If we just look at Frenia, how much are we selling into Frenia? That's it. Wow, 3,200 into Frenia itself. It looks to me like... Oh no, we are getting into the budget categories now. We're actually going into the budget category, so there's not an insane amount of more space to sell. If the margins go down even more, we could sell more, but that also makes us pay a lot more for the factories. So it might not be worth it right now to expand production beyond 2 large one factories building. But as soon as Gazmere opens up, that's a different story. Then we have more or less doubled the market all of a sudden. 1990 that is. And before then, I need to have a good concept for a pony car. Alright, I hope you enjoyed and see you guys next time.